Could the Toronto Maple Leafs be on the brink of a major trade that could reshape their roster? Recent reports have surfaced linking the team to several intriguing forwards who could step in and make an immediate impact. As the trade deadline approaches, it's time to dive into the potential game changers that could be donning the blue and white soon. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video so you don't miss any updates on the latest buzz surrounding the Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are stirring up trade talks, and it's hard not to feel the excitement in the air. Recently, Steve Simmons from the Toronto Sun highlighted some intriguing trade targets that could be game changers for our beloved team. Yanni Gourde from the Seattle Kraken, Brock Nelson from the New York Islanders, and Alex Wennberg from the San Jose Sharks have all been mentioned as potential fits. Starting with Yanni Gourde, he's been a name that keeps popping up. At 33 years old, he's tallied 6 goals and 16 points in 34 games this season. While he's not the biggest guy on the ice at 5'9", he plays with a physical edge that could really complement our roster. The question is, will Brad Treliving, with his emphasis on size, take a chance on a smaller player like Gourde? It's a gamble, but one that could pay off if he brings that energy and offensive boost we desperately need. Then there's Brock Nelson. At 33, he's not exactly a rookie, but he's a reliable two-way center with 10 goals and 21 points in 38 games this season. However, let's be real. He's been a bit quiet lately, with only 4 points in his last 10 games. Can we count on him to step up when it matters most? That's the million-dollar question. The Leafs are in desperate need of consistency, and while Nelson has the overall game Toronto is searching for, we need him to find that scoring touch again, and we can't overlook Scott Laughton. A solid two-way forward with 8 goals and 21 points in 38 games. Laughton's connection to our area, being from Oakville, could add a nice local flavor to the team. He's been linked to Toronto for a while now, and there's something to be said about a player who understands the pressures of playing in front of a home crowd. His versatility could really help round out our forward lines. Now, Alex Wennberg is a bit of a wild card in this mix. At 30 years old, he has 8 goals and 18 points in 40 games, but he hasn't been playing at the top of his game in recent years. With a hefty contract that runs until 2026, you have to wonder if the price is too steep for a player who isn't exactly lighting it up. It makes you think, is he worth the investment? All 4 of these players fill a crucial need for the Leafs, a two-way center who can provide an offensive spark. But we also have to consider the bigger picture. The Maple Leafs are in a prime position to make a significant addition this season, and it's clear that Treliving is weighing his options carefully. So, how do these potential trades impact our chances moving forward? It's a pivotal moment for the franchise. We've seen what happens when a team waits too long to make a move. The window to win is narrow, and every decision counts. As fans, we have to ask ourselves, does this direction feel right? I, for one, am feeling a mix of hope and anxiety. The Toronto Maple Leafs have had quite the season so far, full of ups and downs. But there's a sense that they are evolving into a more formidable contender. Their recent win against the New York Islanders showcased some positive developments. But let's dive into the nitty-gritty of what this season has revealed about our beloved team. First off, it's hard to ignore the Maple Leafs' struggles at home. They've become road warriors, racking up wins away from Scotiabank Arena while battling through a 3-game losing streak at home before that Islanders win. It's as if they thrive under the pressure of the road. And that gets me wondering, can they transfer this resilience into their home games? As we look ahead, the importance of home ice becomes crucial, especially with division rivals looming. It's a pivotal moment that could define their season. Now, let's talk about secondary scoring, a topic that has been at the forefront of discussions this year. With key players like Austin Matthews sidelined at times, the contributions from guys like David Kempf, Steven Lawrence, and Nicholas Robertson have been invaluable. Lawrence's game-winning goal against the Islanders is a prime example of how depth can make or break a game. But here's the question. Can this depth scoring become a game-changer for the Leafs? If players like Robertson and Max Domi find their rhythm, they could be the X-factors that elevate this team and help them go deep into the playoffs. I honestly believe that having consistent depth scoring is essential for our success moving forward. Then, there's the matter of Joseph Woll. This guy has stepped up in a big way and is proving to be a cornerstone of our defense. His clutch saves have been crucial, but with Anthony Stolarz still out with injury, How do the Leafs manage Woll's workload? The potential for injury is a real concern, and it's clear that he needs to maintain that elite level of performance game after game. I can't help but wonder, can he become as dependable as Connor Hellebuik of the Jets? If he can reach that level, it could change the entire dynamic of this team and make them a force to reckon with as we head into the thick of the season. And let's not forget the power play, which has been a conundrum this year. Earlier in the season, their success came from a straightforward strategy: shoot the puck, create chaos, and capitalize on rebounds. John Tavares embodied this approach, and it worked. But lately, the power play has become predictable, focusing too much on precision instead of creating those messy, high-pressure moments that lead to goals. Returning to basics, shooting more, creating traffic, and embracing unpredictability could reignite this power play. I mean, who wouldn't want to see players like Connor Timmins firing pucks and causing havoc in front of the net again? This shift in mentality could be the spark we need. Overall, the Maple Leafs are showing signs of growth, resilience, and an evolving team-first mentality. Despite the injuries and inconsistent performances, they seem more cohesive than in previous seasons. With Matthews nearing a return and younger players developing, it feels like this team is better equipped to tackle upcoming challenges. So, could this finally be the year they make that deep playoff run we've all been dreaming of? Only time will tell, but I can't shake the feeling that this version of the Maple Leafs is learning to win when it matters most. What do you think? Was acquiring depth players the right move? I'm honestly torn on whether this will pay off in the long run. I want to hear your thoughts. Share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to my channel to stay updated on everything Maple Leafs. And make sure to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of the latest updates. Let's go, Leafs!